In this fascinating video, we will tell you about 10 common mistakes that many people make when using garlic water. Garlic water is renowned for its many healing properties, but preparing and using it incorrectly can significantly reduce its effectiveness. We're sure you're making at least 5 of these mistakes, and if you correct them, you can greatly increase the benefits of this powerful natural remedy. Watch until the very end. The final revelation will amaze you. This video will be extremely informative and helpful. So, if you want to become a master of your health, click like, and let's get started. Mistake 1. Using boiling water. Adding garlic to boiling water destroys allicin, the key active compound in garlic, robbing it of most of its health benefits. Allicin is one of the most powerful compounds in garlic, which is responsible for its antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties. However, allicin is a rather unstable substance and is easily destroyed when exposed to high temperatures. Studies show that at temperatures above 60 degrees C, 140 degrees C, allicin begins to break down, losing its beneficial properties. In a study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, heat treatment of garlic, especially boiling, was shown to significantly reduce its antioxidant activity and ability to inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria. Scientists found that after boiling garlic for 5 minutes, its allicin content decreased by more than 50%, and after 10 minutes, almost completely disappeared. Instead of boiling water, it is recommended to use warm water not exceeding 40 degrees C, 104 degrees, to retain the maximum amount of active compounds. Warm water helps activate the enzymes in garlic responsible for converting alliin to allicin, but it does not destroy this important component. Studies confirm that when garlic is added to warm water, its antibacterial properties remain virtually unchanged, providing maximum health benefits. Thus, if you want to maximize the benefits of garlic water, avoid using boiling water. Allow garlic to reach its full potential by adding it to water with moderate temperature and enjoy all its amazing properties without compromising your health. Mistake 2. Insufficient infusion time. Garlic needs to be minced and allowed to infuse in water for at least 10-15 minutes to activate the allicin and maximize its benefits. Allicin is one of the most powerful bioactive compounds in garlic, which has strong antibacterial, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory properties. However, this valuable component is not present in garlic in its finished form. In order for allicin to form, garlic must be crushed, which triggers a chemical reaction between alliin and the enzyme alliinase. Studies have shown that giving crushed garlic time to infuse is required for allicin to be fully released. A study in the Journal of Nutrition confirmed that the optimal time for allicin activation is 10 to 15 minutes. This time allows the enzymes to fully convert alliin to allicin, which maximizes the health benefits. The study emphasizes that garlic used without prior infusion contains significantly less active compounds, and thus its health benefits are significantly reduced. In addition, studies have shown that infusing garlic before adding it to water or other dishes can enhance its antioxidant properties. One study published in Food Chemistry found that minced and infused garlic had significantly higher antioxidant activity compared to garlic that was immediately heat-treated or used without infusion. It is also important to note that once allicin is activated, it is quite unstable and susceptible to degradation by prolonged exposure to heat. Therefore, once garlic has been infused, you should use it as soon as possible to maximize its benefits. Thus, if you want to reap the full benefits of garlic water, take your time. Allow the crushed garlic to infuse for 10-15 minutes to activate its powerful compounds and get all the possible health benefits. This simple step will help you utilize garlic in the best way possible, getting the most out of this natural superfood. Mistake 3. Using old garlic. Old, dried garlic loses its beneficial properties. Always choose fresh and juicy garlic for cooking water. When garlic begins to age, it gradually loses its nutritional value and healing properties that make it so valuable for health. Over time, garlic loses moisture, leading to a decrease in the concentration of active compounds such as allicin, which is responsible for most of its beneficial effects. A study published in the Journal of Food Science found that fresh garlic contains 30–40% more allicin than old garlic, which has already begun to lose moisture and its freshness. Allicin is a key compound that is formed when garlic cells are broken down by crushing or crushing garlic. It has powerful antibacterial, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory properties. Over time, once garlic begins to dry out, allicin's ability to form decreases, and its concentration drops significantly. In addition, old garlic can also lose its antioxidant properties. In a study published in Food Chemistry, scientists found that old garlic contains significantly less antioxidants than fresh garlic. Antioxidants play an important role in protecting cells from free radical damage, which can cause inflammation and accelerate the aging process. Fresh garlic, which is rich in antioxidants, helps strengthen the immune system and reduce the risk of developing chronic diseases. Equally important is the fact that old garlic can lose its aroma and flavor, which also affects its effectiveness in recipes. Fresh garlic has a bright, sharp taste and characteristic odor, which indicates its high quality and active ingredient content. To maximize the benefits of garlic water, it is important to choose fresh and juicy garlic that has just been harvested or recently purchased. Signs of fresh garlic include tight, firm cloves with smooth skins. Avoid soft or shriveled garlic, as it has already begun to lose its health benefits. Thus, using fresh garlic is the key to getting all the health benefits it has to offer. By including it in your diet, you provide your body with a wealth of nutrients and protection against various diseases, making this natural product an indispensable element of a healthy lifestyle. Mistake 4. Consuming too much. Excessive consumption of garlic water can lead to stomach irritation, heartburn, or even digestive problems. Moderation is key. Garlic is certainly a powerful natural remedy, but like any other remedy, it requires careful consumption. Its excessive consumption can turn out to have unpleasant consequences for your health. One of the most common problems with consuming garlic or garlic water too often is irritation of the gastric mucosa. In a study published in the Journal of Gastroenterology, it was shown that high doses of garlic can cause hypersecretion of gastric juice, leading to heartburn and stomach pain. Allicin, the active compound in garlic, has irritant properties, especially when in prolonged contact with the delicate tissues of the digestive system. This is especially true for people with a predisposition to gastritis or peptic ulcers, in whom excessive garlic consumption can aggravate symptoms. In addition to heartburn, eating garlic too often can cause digestive problems such as abdominal bloating and gas. According to a study published in Digestive Diseases and Sciences, garlic stimulates gas production in the intestines, which can lead to discomfort, especially in people with sensitive stomachs or irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. It's equally important to be mindful of garlic's possible drug interactions. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Pharmacy and Therapeutics found that garlic may interact with anticoagulants such as warfarin, enhancing their effects and increasing the risk of bleeding. This is because garlic has a natural anticoagulant effect, which is beneficial in small amounts, but when combined with medications can lead to undesirable effects. Excessive garlic consumption can also cause allergic reactions such as skin rashes, itching, or even breathing difficulties. A study published in Allergy and Asthma Proceedings described cases of garlic allergies that included both mild and more serious symptoms. This is a reminder to be mindful of your own reactions to a product, even one as beneficial as garlic. To avoid these troubles, it is recommended to consume garlic water in moderate amounts. Studies show that the optimal garlic dosage for an adult is about 1 cup per day of 1 to 2 garlic cloves. This amount provides all the benefits of garlic without the risk of side effects. Thus, Moderation is really the key to success when using garlic in your diet. By following this principle, you will be able to maximize the benefits of garlic, maintaining your health, and avoiding possible complications. Garlic is a powerful ally, but it's important to remember that even the most beneficial substances can become harmful if consumed in excess. Mistake 5. Storing garlic water for the future. Infused garlic water should be consumed immediately. Storing it in the refrigerator can cause it to lose its beneficial substances. Garlic water, due to its natural antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, is a powerful health remedy. However, like many other natural products, it loses its effectiveness when stored for long periods of time. Garlic's main active ingredient, allicin, is extremely unstable and begins to degrade soon after it is formed. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that allicin begins to lose its active properties just hours after it is isolated. This means that if garlic water is left in storage, the concentration of beneficial substances will begin to decline rapidly and the drink will lose most of its healing properties. In addition, when garlic water is stored in the refrigerator, chemical changes can occur that reduce the effectiveness of other bioactive compounds in garlic. In a study in food chemistry, researchers found that low temperatures break down some phytochemicals, which reduces the antioxidant and antimicrobial properties of garlic water. Long storage can also cause the drink to lose its freshness and flavor. Garlic is known for its pungent and strong odor, which is intensified by prolonged contact with water. Over time, this odor can become more pungent and less pleasant, which also affects the taste perception of garlic water. Furthermore, prolonged infusion can promote oxidation, which not only reduces the health benefits, but can also make the water less safe to drink. Instead of preparing garlic water in advance and storing it, it is better to prepare a fresh drink daily using 1-2 cloves of garlic. This will keep the maximum concentration of beneficial substances and provide optimal health benefits. It is important to remember that many natural remedies are most effective when fresh, and garlic is no exception. If you still have the need to store garlic water, it is recommended to do so for no more than 24 hours and in a hermetically sealed container to minimize contact with air and preserve at least part of the active compounds. But even with this approach, it is better to consume the drink as soon as possible to maximize the effect. Thus, freshly prepared garlic water is the best way to reap all the benefits this powerful natural ingredient has to offer. Consume it immediately after preparation to get all the healing properties of garlic and enjoy an improvement in your health thanks to this simple yet effective remedy. Mistake 6. Using garlic without preparation. Finely chop or crush garlic before adding it to water to activate the enzymes responsible for the formation of allicin. Garlic is not just a culinary condiment, it is a powerful natural medicine with many health benefits. However, to unlock its full potential, garlic must be properly prepared before consumption. Allicin, the main active ingredient in garlic, which is responsible for its antibacterial, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory properties, is not found in garlic in its cooked form. It is formed when garlic is crushed or minced through the interaction of two substances, allicin and the enzyme alliinase. This process only begins when the cell walls of garlic are breached and allicin comes into contact with alliinase. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that chopping or crushing garlic before use significantly increases the concentration of allicin, making it 3 to 4 times more effective than whole, unchopped garlic. This simple action activates a chemical reaction that converts allicin to allicin, which is what makes garlic such a powerful anti-inflammatory and immunomodulatory agent. In addition, a study in food chemistry confirms that crushing garlic and then infusing it for 10-15 minutes significantly increases its antioxidant activity. This time is necessary for the allicin to be fully activated, after which garlic can be added to water to make a healthy drink. Without this step, many beneficial compounds may remain locked in the cells of the garlic and not be available to your body. It's also important to keep in mind that heat-treating garlic, such as adding it to boiling water, can destroy the allicin and other active ingredients, greatly reducing their benefits. In a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, it was shown that boiling garlic for just a few minutes can reduce the allicin content by more than 50%. Therefore, to retain all the health benefits of garlic, it is best to add it to warm water after the allicin has been activated. Thus, if you want to get the most out of garlic water, always finely chop or crush the garlic beforehand. This simple action can activate enzymes and release allicin, making garlic a true natural medicine. By using this method, you will be able to maximize all the healing properties of garlic, boosting your health and immunity. Mistake 7. Adding too much garlic. Using too much garlic can make the water too concentrated, which can irritate the mucous membranes of the stomach. Garlic is a powerful natural remedy, but as with any medicine, it is important to follow the dosage. Excessive amounts of garlic in water can turn a healthy drink into a source of discomfort and even affect your health. One of the main reasons to be careful with the amount of garlic is its ability to irritate the gastric mucosa. Garlic contains sulfur compounds, which in high concentrations can act aggressively on the stomach walls, causing heartburn, pain, and even more serious problems like gastritis. A study published in the American Journal of Gastroenterology found that high doses of garlic can increase gastric juice secretion and acidity, leading to an increased risk of developing gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD. In addition, excessive garlic consumption can cause unpleasant digestive side effects such as abdominal bloating and flatulence. A study published in the Journal of Digestive Diseases noted that the high content of sulfur compounds in garlic may contribute to increased gas and intestinal irritation, especially in people with sensitive digestive systems or irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Equally important to consider is that too much garlic can negatively affect the flavor of your water. The flavor can become too sharp, and unpleasant to perceive, which can discourage regular use of this healthy drink. And after all, regularity is a key factor in maintaining health through natural remedies like garlic. Studies show that the optimal dosage for making garlic water is to use 1-2 cloves of garlic per glass of water. This amount is enough to provide the body with the necessary active ingredients, such as allicin, and get all of its beneficial properties without the risk of irritating the gastric mucosa or causing side effects. In a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, it was confirmed that eating 1-2 cloves of garlic a day helps to reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, maintain normal cholesterol levels, and strengthen the immune system. Thus, moderation is the key principle when using garlic for any purpose, be it culinary or disease prevention. Use garlic in reasonable amounts to avoid negative effects and fully enjoy all of its health benefits. Remember that even the most powerful natural remedies require an informed and balanced approach to achieve the best results. Mistake 8. Ignoring the odor. Garlic has a strong odor that can linger in the mouth after consumption. This is not a health mistake, but it can be uncomfortable for some. The odor of garlic is the result of sulfur compounds, such as allicin, that are released when the cloves are crushed or crushed. These compounds are not only responsible for garlic's medicinal properties, but also give it a distinctive pungent flavor that can linger in the mouth long after consumption. For many people, this odor can be a serious social nuisance, especially if garlic water is consumed regularly. In a study published in the Journal of Food Science, it was shown that the compounds responsible for the garlic odor can remain in the body up to 24 hours after consumption, released through breath and sweat. These volatile sulfur compounds are difficult to eliminate as they enter the bloodstream and are distributed throughout the body. To reduce the intensity of the odor after drinking garlic water, you can use a few simple methods. One of them is to wash down the garlic water with lemon or mint water. Lemon is high in citrus acid and antioxidants that can neutralize sulfur compounds in the mouth. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that lemon juice can effectively reduce garlic odor due to its acidity and ability to break down volatile compounds. Mint, on the other hand, contains menthol, a natural refreshing agent that can temporarily mask odor. A study in the Journal of Clinical Dentistry found that chewing fresh mint leaves or drinking peppermint water after a meal with garlic significantly reduces odor intensity due to its refreshing and deodorizing properties. You can also try consuming foods that naturally reduce the odor of garlic. For example, apples and spinach, as proven in a study published in the Journal of Food Science, also have the ability to neutralize sulfur compounds and reduce their presence in the mouth. These foods contain active enzymes and antioxidants that can accelerate the breakdown of the volatile compounds responsible for the odor. So, while the smell of garlic can be an unpleasant side effect of eating it, there are many ways to minimize this discomfort. Using lemon or mint water, as well as adding odor-reducing foods to your diet, can help you enjoy all the benefits of garlic without the discomfort. Garlic is a powerful natural remedy, and the small efforts to reduce its odor are well worth the effort to keep it in your diet and continue to reap its health benefits. Mistake 9. Neglecting water quality. Using poor quality water for infusion can reduce the health benefits of garlic water. Water is the base through which garlic imparts its healing properties, and its quality plays a crucial role in the effectiveness of the infusion. If the water used to make garlic water contains contaminants such as chlorine, heavy metals, or pathogens, it can not only reduce the beneficial properties of the drink, but also affect your health. Studies show that water containing high levels of chlorine can interact with organic matter to create harmful byproducts, such as trihalomethanes, which can negatively impact health. A study published in Environmental Health Perspectives noted that long-term use of high chlorine water is associated with an increased risk of bladder cancer and other diseases. Thus, using chlorinated water to make garlic water can reduce its health benefits and even add unwanted risks. In addition, using poor quality water can affect the flavor of garlic water, making it less enjoyable to drink. Contaminants such as iron or sulfur can give the water an unpleasant metallic flavor, which will be enhanced when infused with garlic. This can make the drink unpleasant for regular consumption, which in turn can reduce its health-promoting potential. For maximum results, it is recommended to use pure, filtered, or spring water. Water filtration removes most contaminants, including chlorine, lead, mercury, and microbiological contaminants, ensuring your beverage is clean and safe. In a study published in the Journal of Water and Health, it was confirmed that using filtered water significantly reduces contaminants such as heavy metals and pesticides, making the water more suitable for making infusions and other health remedies. Filtration also preserves the natural mineral composition of water, which helps to improve its taste and positively affects the absorption of active substances of garlic. For example, the calcium and magnesium present in filtered water can contribute to a better absorption of allicin and other biologically active compounds of garlic, enhancing its health-promoting effects on the body. Thus, using good quality, clean water is an important aspect of garlic water preparation that should not be ignored. Neglecting this factor can negate all the health benefits of garlic and even add unwanted health risks. If you want to get the most out of garlic water, choose only pure, filtered water to prepare it. This is a simple step that will help you get all the benefits of this powerful natural remedy while keeping you healthy and safe. Mistake 10. Drinking on an empty stomach if you have a sensitive stomach. If you have a sensitive stomach, drinking garlic water on an empty stomach can cause discomfort. Garlic, thanks to its powerful active ingredients such as allicin, has strong antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, but its intense effects on the stomach mucosa can cause irritation, especially if you take garlic water on an empty stomach. Studies show that allicin, being a highly active compound, can stimulate gastric secretion and increase acidity in the stomach. A study published in the Journal of Gastroenterology and Hepatology noted that eating garlic on an empty stomach may worsen symptoms in people with gastritis, peptic ulcer disease, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD. These conditions are often associated with hypersensitivity of the gastric mucosa, which can react strongly to irritants such as garlic. For those who suffer from hyperacidity or stomach sensitivity, drinking garlic water on an empty stomach can cause symptoms such as heartburn, burning in the stomach, pain, and even nausea. A study published in the World Journal of Gastroenterology found that in people with chronic gastritis, consuming garlic on an empty stomach can make the condition significantly worse, increasing the risk of developing an ulcer. To avoid these unpleasant effects, it is recommended to drink garlic water after a light snack or a full breakfast. A light meal before drinking garlic water can help neutralize excess acidity and create a protective layer on the stomach walls, which reduces the risk of irritation. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirms that eating before ingesting active ingredients, such as allicin, helps reduce their aggressive effects on the gastric mucosa. In addition, drinking garlic water after a meal can improve its digestion and help the body maximize the benefits of its beneficial properties. This is because the food in the stomach slows down the absorption of the active ingredients, allowing them to be evenly distributed and affect the body more gently and effectively. Thus, if you have a sensitive stomach or are prone to gastritis, it is best to avoid drinking garlic water on an empty stomach. Instead, take it after a light snack or breakfast to protect your stomach from possible irritation and fully enjoy all the health benefits of this powerful natural remedy. Respecting your body and being attentive to its needs will help you stay healthy and avoid unpleasant side effects. What do you think about this? Do you agree with these statements? If there are any questions, ask them in the comments. More information on this topic can be found at the links in the description below this video and on our channel.
Subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. Please like and share this video with your friends. Thanks to our sponsors for their support. I eagerly await your comments and encourage you to watch these useful videos.